Good morning, everyone. My name is Kang. My data science project is how to get the biggest bang for the buck in social ads advertising. The presentation or the agenda is as follows. 1. Objective. 2. The dataset summary and data studio URL. 3 is the presentation slides and presentation URL. And 4. Conclusion and comments. Objective. Based on the limited funding of $10,000 for social media ads, this data science project seeks to allocate the optimal amount in three social media channels: Facebook, Google, and Instagram. Optimal allocation is needed to achieve the biggest bang for the buck. Dataset summary. The data set lists the amount of spending for Facebook, Google, and Instagram, and the resultant sales. It further breaks down the market by size, either large or small, and the area, rural, suburban, or urban. Click on the notebook below. Firstly, we import pandas and seaborn. Then you read the file, followed by listing the structure of the file. As we can see, we have three social ads advertising spending via Google, Facebook, and Instagram. The resulting sales, the size categorized as large or small, and the area categorized as rural, suburban, and urban. Next, we plotted the regression for the sales versus Google spending, Facebook spending, and Instagram spending. Next, we built the regression models for Google, determine the coefficient of determination R squared, determine the coefficient, which is the slope of the line, and the intercept, which is a point where the line cuts through the sales axis. We repeated the same analysis for Facebook and Instagram. Next, I'd like to talk about the coefficient of determination, R squared, coefficient, and the intercept. R squared more than 0.7 is high level of correlation. R squared less than 0.4 is low level of coefficient. The R squared shown as model score comprises of two components. 1. The direction of correlation. Positive value means when spending increases, so does the sale. Negative value means when spending increases, the sales decrease. 2. Strength of the correlation. Higher value means stronger correlation. The maximum value is 1 for a positive correlation and -1 for a negative correlation. Next, we want to build a multi-linear regression model using Facebook, Google, and Instagram. As you can see, Facebook has the highest slope of 0.188, followed by Google 0.045, and Instagram minus 0.0010. Instagram's slope of close to zero means almost no correlation between sales revenue and advertisement spend. Next, we converted size into binary response, large assigned as 1, small assigned as 0, and created a column is large. Then we created three columns: rural, suburban, and urban, and proceeded to build a multilinear model comprising of Google, Facebook, Instagram is large, rural, suburban, and urban. The R square is approximately 0.898, meaning strong correlation. Next, we inspect the coefficient or the slope. Recall negative slope means increasing spending but decreasing sales. Rural and suburban have negative slopes and will be omitted. Instagram have near zero slope. Next, we are given a $10,000 budget, and how should we allocate to each of the channels? By comparing the slopes of Google, Facebook, and Instagram, the optimal allocation is 18.9% Google, 77.4% Facebook, 3.7% Instagram in large urban areas only. With unit price of $5,000 and $10,000 budget, according to the above allocation, we can expect revenue to be 93,105,725. Of course, this is only a ballpark figure. For conclusion, using a multi-linear regression models as shown on the screen, we were able to predict the expected sales with a unit cost of $5,000. For $10,000 budget, optimal allocation was decided by taking the ratio of slopes for Google, Facebook, and Instagram. On a practical level, even though Instagram has near zero slope, we still need to allocate for Instagram to make our presence continuously felt in the marketplace. Failing to do so may mean potential loss of sales when buying sentiments favors Instagram. Whether $370 is sufficient or higher amount is needed for Instagram is subject to discussion and inputs from the marketing folks.